Vivek. I make videos and I thought why not make a video on the favorite part of my life, health. So actually I'm the guy who spent years just knowing what to work out and how to work out. So I think this guide will really help you if you're a beginner, skinny fat, whatever. Just watch stick to the end of the video and I'll make sure to guide you to the best path as a beginner in the gym. So I basically divided working out in three parts. First is the actual workout, that is gym. Second one is the diet, and third one is recovery. So starting off with the workout, that there are four to five muscles: chest, arms, back, and legs, and core, and everything else just included. So you need to start off by actually getting a plan on how to work out, which is basically the days divided into different days of week. So for example, your day will be like back on Monday, Tuesday it's chest, Wednesday it's leg, and Thursday is arms, and 3 days of recovery. I suggest to follow this plan as a beginner. If you are a beginner, don't overdo it, because as a beginner I've seen many people like crash into workouts like 10 sets, 20 sets, every muscle on each day. But that just doesn't work out. Please stick to a plan, make a plan and stick to it. Keep it moderate to low level for beginners. Then as you excel, you can increase the intensity. Also a quick tip, if it's the first day of your gym, don't get intimidated by the big dudes. Trust me, they are one of the nicest people on earth. As a beginner, I would not focus on failures, drop set, and anything else. I would just focus on getting into gym and working out. Choosing exercise. Yeah, choosing exercise is another important part. If you are a beginner, like absolute beginner, and you don't know anything, you can easily search on YouTube or any other platform you have, or you can comment down below, and I'll make a video on each day and each exercise that I personally use. Next part is diet. Is more important than working out well, actually. Yeah, that's true. I suggest basically eating as much protein as possible, as clean foods as possible. Avoid junk food, avoid excessive fat, stick to dairy products, avoid oil if you are fat, and it just depends on your goal. Like if you want to be bulking, you need to eat hard. If you want to be cutting, you need to be uh, on a caloric deficit. Also, the main part, measuring your calories. On the first day, you need to measure how much you eat. That's the experiment part. You need to have a scientific brain. That's the experiment part. Um, then, based on that results, you have to decide whether you need a bulk or a cut. A bulk is basically when you eat and more than you need, and cut is the exact opposite of it. So if you are on a bulk, you need to at least add 200 to 300 calories. If you don't know what I'm saying, calories or anything, just make a Google search. You'll get everything. It's pretty easy. Also, make sure to eat 1.6 grams of protein per kg of your body weight. So if you are basically a 50 kg, you probably need to eat about 70 to 80 grams of protein per day, which is optimal for a growth. And the last thing is, don't overthink about it. If you want to just eat a cheat meal, you can have it. It's absolutely fine. You don't need to worry about. But make sure you're following the diet 90% of your time. Otherwise, it'll be really hard for you to grow. I've made the mistake so many times. For years straight, I haven't been following diet. I was eating whatever I want, like whatever. But that was the main part. Now I've started tracking my calories, tracking foods, eating more protein, and it's working out really well. So I'm speaking from experience. In the last part, recovery. Recovery is nothing but letting a muscle rest and eating more protein and letting the muscles absorb those protein. It basically works like a cycle. The more you eat, the more your muscle will absorb, and the more bigger you will get. If your ultimate goal is to get bigger, supplements is an important part, but as a beginner, I would not suggest to take any supplements. Supplements are really an intermediate thing. As a beginner, you should avoid taking supplements, like pre-workout creatine. Although creatine has no effect on a beginner, that's all you need to know if you are working out as a beginner. And the most important part of all is consistency. I suggest you make working out as a part of your life and not an external thing, like you're doing it as a hobby or something. Make it a part of your routine treat it as a routine, not like a external pleasure thing or something. I don't know, best for your fitness.